Hey guys, we've all been talking about T5 and LED hybrid lighting, and that one light came out that everybody was getting that has all the brackets and everything. And well, I didn't buy one of those. I needed a 36-inch T5 light for the new build because it's 41 inches. Now it's easy to find 48-inch lights. 36-inch lights were more difficult to buy on the cheap. I mean, you can go on Amazon, 48-inch lights all day long. You know, 4 bulb, 8 bulb, 6 bulb, and they were all relatively cheap, but I couldn't find a good 36-inch fit. So let's take a look at this Odyssey that I found on eBay. 4 bulbs with a timer with moonlight LEDs for $89. Free shipping. So let's crack it open and see what we got. Some legs. A box in a box. Alright, there are 2 models. There's a 10K planted tank model, and this one, I'm sorry, a 65K planted tank model, which gives you 4 65K bulbs. This one actually comes with 2 10K bulbs and 2 actinic bulbs. And a cool digital timer. And lots of wrapping. The only thing is it didn't say reef. It said marine, it said fish only with live rock, and it said African cichlid. Okay. And it slid right open. So this is what we have. We have a protective coating that peels off. So this kept it from getting scratched. So there you go. And inside we have the 4 bulbs and 3 little LED modules. Now my plan was to find something, cut it in half, and have 2 bulbs in the front and 2 bulbs in the back. But let's see if we can get this powered up and up there and just see if we can get a look at it. Now, right out of the box, you need to set the time. And it comes with 2 sets of instructions, 1 piece of paper, very simple, tells you how the timer works, and it wants you to set the clock. But once the clock is set, you have 3 buttons here. These buttons are mode. On the bottom there's 4 buttons that tells you hours, minutes, and mode, things like that. But these buttons here on the side, that's for 1 set of T5s, and that's the blue actinic. Now I believe that would just be a good accent. Turn that off. Second channel is the whites. And I have them up high where I'm going to be putting the I'm going to put the black boxes up there, and I wanted to mount this light under here. 2 bulbs here and 2 bulbs back there, and the black boxes will be in here. So with the blue lights on in the other display, you can barely see the moonlights. When they do come on, it will be nice as an accent, especially once this bottom of the sump is closed and we don't see the lights from the refugium. If I'm down here doing something, I can look into the tank. So I think it's a good deal for $89. I forget the bulb wattage, but I did check before I bought the light to make sure that the ATI bulbs that are available were the same watts per 36-inch bulbs, and they are. So these bulbs may not be that great, but I can replace them with the ATI T5 bulbs. So I just thought I'd give you a quick unboxing, and again, all lights on. I don't think by itself it's going to grow coral, but I think this light is made to be right on top of the water, not up on this shelf that I built. Yeah, I still don't know that you'll be growing SPS with just this light, but I think it'll make a nice accent to my black box lights. So I'll leave a link. They came in a whole bunch of sizes. I want to say from 24, then 30, 36, 48, and even a 60 or 6 foot. I forget which one it was, 60 inch or 6 feet. But there were a whole bunch on the site, and they only go up a couple of bucks each time you up the size. So if you're looking for a light, and like I said, they do have them with all plant grow bulbs. I mean, 89 bucks, 2 timers for setting 2 lights and 2 lights to come on separately, and comes with the bulbs. Hey, I couldn't beat that anywhere. So I think it'll make a good supplement light. Okay, let's take a little closer look at it. You have, in the 3-foot light, you have 3 of these modules with these are the LED lights in here. Okay, there's 2 in each module. And then those are your T5 bulb connectors right there. And although it's upside down, that's the timer there. Okay, and it's Odyssea. And then let's see where we are on camera here, if you'll be able to see this. They give you 4 of these little legs, and they have this hook bracket. Slides into slots. I think that's the idea, is to get them loose and slide them up into the fixture. And the slots run all the way up and down this, so you can adjust them to whatever size your tank is. A little thick at the end there. There might be a better way to do it, but we're going to take this thing apart. You know we are. Okay, you know I'm going to take it apart, but I got to tell everybody just to be careful when you're taking apart anything, especially high output T5 ballasts. They can store up energy. If it's been unplugged for hours, days, there's still a lot of pop in there. So be cautious. Try not to just poke around with metal screwdrivers. There are 2 screws here. I took those out already. I'm sure there's going to be 2 more over here. Take these out. It's funny, I keep thinking it's on because there's a blue glow coming from the 55 gallon over there. And I see blue light coming through the grills here. So yeah, let's see. One side off. Other side off. That's nice. That was aluminum. I didn't expect it to be. Okay, we have a timer circuit here. That slides off. And what do we have? We have 3 12 volt transformers, probably for the 3 LED lights. And then we have 2 ballasts, which is probably for the 2 channels of T5 lights. A nice shiny silver reflector. I believe that's plastic. There's little rubber bands around the clips for the lights. Sure don't one. Yeah, so you probably have to take an end off just to change a bulb. But they do seal nice. You know, it's not like your regular TH or T12 shop lights where there's a lot of exposed metal. So these plastic ends do clip on nice, and press on nice. Probably keep a lot of moisture out, so that would be good there. I'm just trying to see if I can get the whole thing to move on out of here, but okay, you got to take all the bulb ends off, and then you got to pop these LEDs out. Get to the back so you can pull the plugs, because all of the wires and ends are holding this piece from sliding out. So I like this, that it has these modules, and you could definitely upgrade those LEDs to something with a little more pop if you needed to. I mean, they are just for moonlights. You don't want them too bright, or nobody's going to get any sleep, and then your fish are going to be grouchy. Yeah, it was the screws or rivets that hold these clips down getting caught on a bracket underneath. So there we go. This is a very thin but shiny reflector. Now, I said that there were two 12-volt transformers, and or did I say there were three? Yes, there were three. And what it looks like is one runs the timer, one runs all three LEDs, and the other one runs these two fans. Okay, we have two very small fans here. We have a spot for a third one in the middle, but I don't know, maybe the guy was on vacation or something. I didn't get that. Okay, so I got two fans, a spot for a third one. That may be an issue. I don't know. And other than that, it's a nice aluminum, cast aluminum housing. It should handle the heat pretty well. As far as cutting it in half and making nice two lights out of it, I don't know. So I may just leave two lights in it and rig up the other two lights somehow. Like the back ones, of course. But definitely worth the trouble. And here's the bulbs here. See if you can see that. Okay, they're Odyssey T52, 39 watts. And these are the 10,000K daylights. And it's 39 watt actinics. Right, and the way they were populated was the two actinics and the two 10K bulbs. So obviously the switching comes on, it turns on those two bulbs or those two bulbs. I don't know which one is one and which one is two, but it, you know, you can figure it out. And no, I'm still giving it thumbs up because, you know, 4 bulbs. I think the 4-foot fixture is, I'm gonna guess it's $100. And to have the timers in it and everything like that, and it is a little more aquarium safe, I'd say, than the Amazon ones that don't have a timer. So again, thanks for watching. I'm going to put this light back together and figure out what I'm going to do to come up with a little DIY retrofit to make them go with the Mars Aqua. I just haven't had the time to move into the new build, and once I start moving rock and coral, I feel that I need to finish, and I haven't got the new fish that I'd like to get. So I wanted all that to happen at once, because once I start pulling rock out of that system, I'm breaking down its filtration. And although take 1 or 2 rocks out might not be a big deal, but once you start stirring it all up and mixing it around, I just want to move everybody into the new tank and it'll all be happy. So that's a little short update on that as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. And just a closer look at the electronics. It's an LED driver. And I took one and I opened up one of the ballasts, and I'm sure they're both the same. And I'm not seeing any UL approving or approval on anything. But that's one of the ballasts. And the other 12 volt also says a driver on it, LED driver. Although one's doing the LEDs, one's doing the fans. And let's go around over here. Sorry about the shaky camera. There's 12 volt adapter here. Runs this timer. Okay. So again, no UL approval, but you guys know how I feel about that. Things that are made in China on the cheap a lot of times are copies of things that have UL approvals, in my opinion. But you can take that information for what you want. A little peruse of the manual. And again, on its own, I don't feel you'll be growing any coral. But as a supplement, or for a fish-only tank, maybe some softies, I think it's all you need.